Hey guys, 65, here we go. All right, today's lesson is not too long, but it's really critical. And again, it yet again shows you why knowing your division and your multiplication tables quickly is so important. I cannot emphasize enough. If you think that you need extra practice on your division and multiplication and addition and subtraction tables, please take the initiative to do it. Mom and dad might not realize, especially if you have brothers or sisters or, dogs or llamas or, whatever kind of pets you have, that you're not as fast as you need to be. If you recognize that you're not as fast as you need to be, go ahead and take it yourself and make yourself get faster, because it's going to make everything, pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2, all this stuff you do, geometry, all that, way easier if you get it down. So let's talk about prime factorization. Remember, prime numbers are numbers like, the smallest prime number is 2. Then we have 3, then 5, then 7, and so on. Those are not divisible by anything except themselves and 1. Composite numbers are composed of more than one prime number. So if you have like 12, well, that's composed of 4 times 3 or 2 times 6 or something like that. Okay, so we can take numbers and factor them into prime factors, or just go all the way, or just non-prime factors. In other words, if you had 12, you could say, "Oh, I know let's do something different. How about 24? You could say, "Oh, I got it. The factors of 24 are 4 and 6." And somebody else might say, well, the factors of 24, if you break it all the way down, would be, to prime numbers, would be 2 and 2 and 2 and 3. And you went across, you multiply them all, you go, 4, 8 times 3 is 20. Oh yeah, that's it. So you don't want to stop here necessarily. These are the prime factors, though. Those are just the composite factors. All right, let's do a couple of these. Your book tells you about stacking. I'm going to skip that. Let's just go right to factor trees. Now, if you prefer stacking, go ahead and look it over. You might like that a little better. But let's talk about 60. We're going to factor this into only prime numbers, okay? So again, it doesn't matter how you start this. As long as you're correct and you keep going until you can't go anymore, you'll get the same answer as the next person who does it correctly, who might have started another way. I'll show you how this works, okay? Here you are. You go 60. You go, okay, that's going to be, I'll say 6 times 10. All right? Let's say I've got another person does it. This person says, oh, I know that's going to be 4 times 15. Another person says, oh man, well, I can't remember I know it's an even number, so I know that. So it's going to be 2. Oh, that's a prime number. I'll circle it. And times 30. So you have 3 different people that start in 3 different ways. This person over here, excuse me, goes, oh yeah, 4 is 2 times 2. Those are primes. And 15, that's going to be 5 times 3. Got it. Okay. This person says 6. That's going to be 2 times 3. And 10 is 2 times 5. And this person says 30. Oh yeah, well that's going to be, 3 times 10. And somebody else might have said 6 times 5. But it wouldn't matter. 10 is 2 times 5. Now if you look, there's 2 2s, there's 2 2s, and there are 2 2s, and they each have a 3. They have a 3, a 3, and a 3, and they all have a 5, and a 5. So it doesn't matter what order you do it in. It's customary to take these and go, I'm going to put these in order. It'll be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. It's usual to do that. So get in the habit of doing that if you want to, when you factor stuff. And there you go. That's all there is to it. That's all the prime numbers there are in 60, factored all the way down. Okay, use same thing. Find the prime factorization of 72. You pause it right now. Go ahead, write your 72, and just go, start with anything you want, and then go all the way down and circle all your primes, and then write them in order, lowest to greatest, and just go ahead and pause it and do that. Okay. I doubt any of you did this, but I thought I could do 18 times 4. I guarantee you nobody did that. If you did, congratulations. Okay, 18 would be 9 times 2. Of course, you could have said 6 times 3. Wouldn't matter. 9 is going to be 3 times 3, and that's all we can do there. 4, of course, is 2 times 2. Now, again, no matter what you did, you probably went, 36 times 2. Or maybe you did 8 times 9 or 12 times 6. Those are times tables that you should have memorized. Okay. All right, but you got 3 2's, so I would go 2 times 2 times 2, and then you got 2 3's times 3 times 3. There you go. That's your prime factors. Okay. Prime factorization of 90, go ahead. Same thing. Same thing. Pause it and do it. Okay, 90, as everybody knows, is 5 times 18. I doubt anybody did that. If you did, congratulations. 18, I'll just do 6 times 3 this time. 6 is going to be 3 times 2. Well, fine. 2, 3, 3, and 5. So 2, 3, 3, and 5. Now, you might have done, 10 times 9. What would have given you 3 and 3, 3 and 3, and then 10, 2 and 5, 2 and 5. Same thing. Doesn't matter what order you're doing it as long as you're doing it correctly. Okay. All right. Practice problems. Let's give those a whirl. Listen, 65, page 349. Try A. Okay, composite numbers are 20, 21, and 22. Those are the ones that are composed of factors other than, themselves and 1. 19 is a prime number. There's nothing else you can multiply except for 19 and 1 to get 19. Same thing for 23. All right, pause it and try B. Okay, well, the composite number would be 2 times 2 times 5 for 20, 3 times 7 for 21, and then 2 times 11 for 22. That's it. All right, pause it and try C. All right, prime factorization of 36, it's going to be, 6 times, that'll be 2, 2, 3, and 3. There you go. All right, pause it and try D. If you want to, on division by primes or whatever, just the same thing. You can do the same thing, so find D. All right, 48, we can do stacking, and forget that. Let's just go, that's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. You should have 4 2's and 1 3. If you ever are not sure about this, especially on a test or something mom gives you, go ahead through and multiply these all out. I mean, that's going to be 8, right? This part here is going to be 6, right? 8 times 6, is that 48? Yep, there we go. Pause it and do E. Okay, you should see 5 times 5 times 5. That's all there is to it. Okay, you should recognize your facts that your factorization rules about it ends in a 5, it's divisible by 5. Okay, pause and try the last one, F. Okay, well, 10 is 2 times 5. 100 is 2 times 2 times 5. That's times 5 times 5. 1,000 would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 times 5, right? And 10,000 would be, you can keep going from there. All right, have a great time. Think about your warm-ups. Think about really, just take a deep breath and get these things really right and focus your mind on helping you get faster at arithmetic so it'll help you do the rest of your problem set faster. So blessings. Be good to mom and dad and your sisters and brothers today. All right, see you next time.